It's happening. Is this one good? Have you guys seen it? Wait. We all dropped what we were doing. Okay, I'm gonna watch.
Okay.
How to interrogate a narcissist. It's good?
Can I answer that, or do you just want me to pat you down on the outside?
I mean, I'm kind of cold, so...
Well, don't take it up. Don't take it up.
Are your hands warm? Okay. Yeah, man.
Despite the seemingly cordial exchange you just
That was
watched,
very cordial.
41-year-old Joseph Ferlazzo is at this point classified as extremely dangerous and unpredictable. And it's no coincidence the biggest officer at the Vermont State Police St. Albans Barracks was chosen to conduct this opening sequence of his interrogation.
Long night, huh?
Yeah.
I wish I knew.
Midnight
I wish
double
they
T.
told us from the beginning what they
There's
did.
like a little baby,
Oh, that? I set that right there. We do this, you know, we always make sure anybody that comes in here doesn't have any knives or anything on them. Is that your wallet?
Yeah.
You set that there for me. We're just always, you know, hyper vigilant about everything.
Yeah.
So here, have a seat, make yourself comfortable.
He's still only feet
I think
pics.
Amy said she's gonna get you some food. You said you were hungry?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll work on
Let's
that.
see if we can get you. Thanks. You, what were you doing? Just going to the gas station?
Yeah.
She found you?
Yeah.
No way. Were you on the side of the road?
Yeah. It was...
I want to know what he
Yeah,
did.
she's chilling, huh? How you do this?
This is JCS. They finally have a new video. This is like an interrogation.
Cool, man.
Why'd he toss it like that?
Imagine for a moment being told to go into a room with a man who just viciously murdered his wife, but act as if he has done nothing wrong, as though he were a harmless stranger in need of assistance. Your outward demeanor must show no judgment, no suspicion, and certainly no fear. While maintaining such an artificial calm in front of such an unpredictable threat, many people would jump at the sudden clatter of metal from his pocket knife being tossed across
You're
the
right,
table.
I did.
And while this officer reveals the smallest crack in composure from the sheer abruptness of it, he immediately blends into the moment and maintains the desired atmosphere.
That works too. Keep moving. Cool, man.
What you're seeing here
Damn.
from the officer is deception. 100% pure choreography, and a particular
I need
form
my
of
blanket, I need my
psychological
blanket, I need my
maneuvering
blanket.
that just so happens to work perfectly with this individual's personality. Anytime Joseph tries to be funny or charming, the officer responds in the appropriate manner to protect his ego. You will notice he completely strips the atmosphere of its gravity and ensures there is no tension or awkwardness in the exchange.
Wait, Bogart,
the
nice-
reason this works
nice
so well
hashtag
in this
noticing
specific
usage.
circumstance is because Joseph Ferlazzo, in our opinion, is a raging fucking narcissist.
Oh,
He's so incredibly susceptible to the external validation from the officers that he genuinely seems to believe they've taken a strong liking to him, and that he's able to control the environment through his super chill, laid-back personality. To give you some
swore
context,
so
Joseph
out
will
of
go
the
on to
blue.
plead not guilty to all charges. So let's briefly jump ahead 3 years to his trial, and hear in his own words how he supposedly ended up in this interrogation chair.
Damn, 3 years later.
Does the defense wish to present a case, Ms. Jan?
Yes, thank you. We call Joseph Ferlazzo.
Okay.
He murdered and chopped up his wife. That's terrifying.
That the evidence you shall give relative to the cause now under consideration.
Spoilers.
So, Joseph, we're going to take things one subject at a time, okay?
Very good.
How are you feeling this morning?
Stabbed
Very nervous,
18
very
times.
anxious,
That's fucked up.
very tired. Yeah.
Okay. Reaches a point where you feel you need a break, let us know, please.
Yes.
The act he's trying to project here is that of a traumatized husband, a man who had no choice but to save his own life from an abuser. He frequently widens his eyes and performs these hard swallows to convey heightened vulnerability and emotional shock. Gestures that appear semi-convincing during direct examination, but will completely fall apart under cross-examination.
So let's start with some easy information. Where were you born?
I was born in Pennsylvania, in Reading, Pennsylvania.
When did you move to Vermont?
I moved to Vermont in 2012.
Were you working as a tattoo artist at that time?
Yes, I was.
When did you meet Emily?
I met Emily in
Oh, she was only 22.
2018.
And to be clear, we're talking about Emily Ferlazzo, who was your wife, right?
Yes.
That's so
How
scary.
did you meet her?
Well, I had initially met her.
Isn't it so
through her
scary
friend
how you can get
Lauren.
murdered by your husband
I
or
can't remember
wife?
her last name. Lauren.
Lauren was an apprentice in his tattoo shop who one
Like,
day
I feel
brought
like
in her
if someone
best
was my
friend Emily
husband,
for
that's
a
the
piercing.
person I would
When
trust
she
the
left,
most.
I made a comment to Lauren. I said that.
And they could
I
just
was
kill
like,
me.
That friend of yours is something special. I said I wouldn't mind making her my next ex-wife.
Can't trust anybody in this industry.
Lauren laughed.
Yeah, I always wonder if there were
You didn't
signs.
start dating her at that point, did you?
No.
Most
I
likely
think she
person to
was.
murder you is your spouse.
I think she was seeing
So
somebody else, and I was
scary.
seeing somebody else.
Emily returns to the shop to get a tattoo. He claims that she called him afterwards, whereas records indicate he was the one who called her.
She wanted to have more tattooing done. She's like, "Oh my God, like I really love this tattoo." Like,
This is when they first got
and now I
together.
want more. A week and a half, 2 weeks later, she's back getting more tattoos.
No,
I'm
Minecraft is
asking
in
her how
45
she's been
minutes.
in the last 2 weeks, how her tattoo healed. Her demeanor was different. She told me she had just broken up with her boyfriend. She dyed her hair a different color. She was extremely flirty, and
You're
I was receptive to
gasping?
that. I was like, wow, like.
Wait, why
you
is that
really
even a
seem,
big
like,
deal if
pretty
they
open
got
today.
married? Of course they were
And I asked her if
flirty.
she wanted to go have a motorcycle ride and see a tour of some of Vermont.
And did she?
Yes, she did. Yes, we took a motorcycle ride that evening.
So after that night, when did you see Lauren? Excuse me, I keep saying Lauren. Emily.
Anna,
next?
thank you for the 3 months in advance. And Bald Daddy, thank you for the 3 months. Banish, thank you for the 2
next
months.
day.
They hung out every
Taro,
day
thank you for
for
the
the
new prime.
rest of the summer
Dog
and
Bowl, thank you for the 2
eventually got
months.
married in October.
So you were happy?
I was happy.
And did she seem to be happy?
Yes, she was.
And during these first few
Mr. Lagala, thank you for the tier
months
3 for
of your
20. Wait, I already said that one.
relationship,
Black the Ripper, thank you for the 2 months. I keep missing
I've already
subs.
asked you. You said it was euphoric and you were both happy, right?
Yes, that's right.
What's the matter? You're looking a little...
Yeah, I'm feeling very emotional right now.
He's pretending, right?
What's bothering you?
I miss her.
Let me know when you're ready to start again.
I'm okay.
You're okay?
I'm okay.
He claims the first several months of the marriage
Kill
were
wife,
happy
miss wife.
before things started going downhill.
It led to, it led to violence and
Well, explain what you mean
like
by
physical abuse started coming into our relationship.
The only evidence of physical abuse in their relationship was of him abusing her, which colleagues in their work circles had suspected was going on.
Okay, so there
Where
were
she would
signs.
Go
So
through
my future
phone
husband isn't
and
gonna
then
kill me out of nowhere.
respond, by beating on me.
Was she saying anything to you while this was happening?
Unless
Yeah,
he
you know,
might.
just really, really, she was really angry. So you're
Never know.
a fucking asshole. I don't want to. Do I have to swear? Do I have to
I want
quote?
you to say what she said.
Yeah. Okay.
He's
yeah, she
just
would say,
lying.
You're a fucking asshole. I can't believe you're still fucking talking to this bitch. And it was a friend of mine that I'd known for years, and I told her that I would stop being physical with this friend, and that our
What?
relationship wasn't going to dissolve because we were friends since 2014. Like,
Wait, what is he
Was she
talking
angry?
about?
yes, she was. Yes, she was very angry. Yes, she was assaulting me.
So she was
Fine,
verbally
fine. I'll stop being
verbally.
physical with my
angry,
friend.
yes.
and physically.
Yes,
Jesus, I've known her since
physically.
2014.
Did you
But
ever hear
fine,
about-
I'll stop
No, ma'am.
fucking her.
You never contacted
God.
the police.
Hate my bitch
about
wife.
Any of the times that she assaulted you.
The technical term for what you're seeing here is called drawing the sting. It's when the defense raises a damaging issue themselves before the prosecution can exploit it. And Joseph here seems to have practiced this one in the mirror a few times.
Did
No, it's not their business.
Not their business. That's a motto that you live your life by, isn't it?
I'm an independent person. I'm a very private person. I don't want to dump my crap on other people.
They then got a dog, bought a
Jar Jar,
camper
thank you for the
van,
new Prime.
and went
Welcome.
to Bolton, Vermont for their 1-year wedding anniversary.
This was our first like road trip as a family. So it's very exciting.
okay?
Yeah.
And Emily too, she was in a good mood?
Yeah, she was super excited to take Rosie out, and she was stoked to meet Nikki and Ariel.
Nikki is his sister, and Ariel is her boyfriend, who they were meeting up with for the anniversary. The first night they got there, while alone together in the camper van, he claims Emily started becoming combative, saying the anniversary idea was terrible and the camper van was stupid.
So I was like, yo, like,
It's
maybe just like
JCS.
pour yourself a drink and relax.
He then takes the dog out for a walk
Disney
and
ass
brings
name.
his handgun with him.
It has tritium sights on it, so you can see in the dark. And that was, I had seen some, what I believe to be coyote. I like shown a flashlight, and I saw a couple sets of eyes in the dark, so Remington's a pretty small dog. And I just wanted to be able to protect her.
Fuck!
When he gets back into the camper van, he claims Emily starts berating him about the candles he lit earlier being too bright.
And I said, it's not that bright, like, you could always just roll over. She got up and ran at me and grabbed one of the candles.
He claims that she begins attacking him with a candlestick.
Where?
She hit me in like my neck and head, and in my arms. You know, I was like blocking. I had to restrain her. I had to like physically grab her by her arms and like hold her arms down.
Colonel
she
Mustard
kept kicking.
style.
She actually
Bizarre
kicked
Clay,
Remy.
thank you for the new prime.
He says that he manages
Welcome.
to push her onto the side of the bed and she calms down.
I told her that, you know, that we're not your punching bags.
Not far at all into the
And,
video. 11
You
minutes.
said what?
I told her that we weren't her punching bags.
We weren't.
we.
Yeah, she kicked Remy.
Oh,
For the
right,
record,
okay.
Emily adored animals, and this statement was deemed extremely implausible by her peers. Joseph, on the other hand, was accused by his ex-girlfriend of kicking her dog on 2 separate occasions.
And she was kicking me and punching me, and I pushed her back. And
I hate
I told
him.
Remy, I was like, "Yo, we're gonna take a walk."
After the
Yo,
second
we're gonna
walk,
take
he
a
gets back
walk.
into the camper van, drinks a vodka and Coke, then starts getting into his side of the bed.
So I was climbing over her, and she shouted, "Fuck off!"
There were 2 other people
And,
supposedly there.
She like threw an elbow at me, and elbowed me in my groin, and I said, "No more hitting." And so we had like a bunch of throw pillows that we like lined around the bed, like the top of the bed where we slept. So
think
one
this
of
is
the
before
throw
the
pillows
camper
was
van.
right there, and I swatted her with the throw pillow, and I said, "Stop hitting."
Please remember these next 17 seconds, which we're
Okay.
calling the phony fugue state. He tries to present a foggy, dissociated moment of recollection, with long pauses, forced
Breaking
ums, and a
Bad
vacant stare.
reference.
But it's pure performance, and we know it's performance because he'll completely contradict this manner of recollection during cross-examination.
And that's when it happened.
What happened?
She said, "That's it. You're dead," and she threw her arm under her pillow.
He earlier made the claim that both him and Emily slept with handguns under their pillows, also deemed highly implausible by witness testimony.
And she pulls her hand out with the Taurus. And
How were you feeling?
I was feeling horrified. Just
Were
like,
you afraid?
I was terrified. Like, there was like as soon as I saw that, like, I just felt like this, like,
Oh,
wave
handgun,
of heat.
okay.
Like, just like red hot. And she started, like, pushing her body up in an instant, and I'm like, no, 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 no. And
What is that from? Oh, no, 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 no.
like, I don't.
You're
like,
not
I don't
getting
know.
a
Like,
dog.
She wasn't stopping, and
Do you guys know what I'm talking about? No,
I
no, no,
had
no,
my,
no. You're not getting
I
a
was
dog.
holding my Glock,
He'll later claim he was in the process of putting the gun under his own pillow.
and she started just
Yeah, the
like coming
cat
up at me,
slapping
and
the pen out of the cup.
I just fired.
Why?
She was gonna shoot me.
And you were afraid?
Very.
From this point forward, he claims to have no memory of the events that followed until he woke up in a police cell 3 days later. But according to corroborated evidence and witness testimony, he had breakfast with his sister the next morning, where he ordered a goat cheese omelet, a side of bacon, and a samosa. He then gave his sister a tattoo. When his sister asked where Emily was, he told her she was sleeping. He then sent a string of text messages to Emily's phone number.
What are you doing? Talk to me, please. Whatever. I'm gonna spend time with Nikki while I can. Call me.
The next day,
While
he went
knowing
to a
she was
bonfire
dead?
party, where he was seen taking bong hits and doing keggers. Later that same evening, he would send Emily another series of text
Kegger.
messages.
Please pick up. This is far enough. Get your ass home. I gotta get back to. Where's the
He
extension
went for
cord now?
pancakes and a samosa once again the next morning, then sent Emily one final message. It would be shortly after this message that Emily's mother asked Joseph where her daughter was and why her phone had been switched off for so long. He told her they had gotten into a fight and that he hadn't seen Emily in roughly 2 days. Emily was then reported missing. Roughly 7 hours later, as Joseph's friend was driving him back to where the camper van was parked,
and he's
they
claiming
noticed police had cordoned off
self-defense?
the area. Joseph then told his friend to stop the car, at which point he got out and wandered off into the woods. His next known location was at a maple fields 10 miles away roughly 14 hours later, where by pure happenstance he was spotted by a police officer.
And what was he doing?
He was getting a drink out of the cooler and sort of stepping back from the cooler at that time.
Did you recognize the male?
When he closed the door to the cooler and he turned around and we made eye contact, I was like, wait, I know this person. In that moment, I couldn't figure out where or why. My brain was still trying to catch up with me. But I knew I recognized him.
Okay. And did you ultimately determine how you recognized him?
Yeah, so he walked to the right and then turned to walk up to one of the aisles towards the front of the store, and he turned and looked at me again. And we locked eyes again, and at that point, I recognized that it was Joseph Ferlazzo.
Okay.
It seemed to me, based on my training and experience, it was almost as if he were trying to figure out, fight, flight, freeze, what do I do?
Okay. And
So
what
this
did you
is
say to him?
near the camper where she
I
died?
said, Joseph, it's you, right? Are you okay?
This was Detective Sergeant Amy Nolan taking the initiative, and one of 2 reasons why the upcoming interrogation you're about to see unfolds the way it does. Joseph Ferlazzo was classified as a
Ew.
homicide suspect. She would have been entirely within her authority to draw her weapon, order him to the ground, and wait for backup to
got out.
secure the arrest. Instead, relying on her experience and a remarkable amount of both courage and composure, she seized a unique opportunity when it presented itself.
Okay. And what did he do in reply?
He took his drink down and his body language sort of deflated. And he said, no, I'm not okay.
She very gradually explains that he's not in trouble and not under arrest, but feels it could be a good idea for him to accompany her back to the police barracks.
And so did you bring him back to the barracks?
I did. The other thing that we did sort of in that halfway point was I asked him and explained before I could give him a ride. It was our sort of protocol that we had to pat somebody down for weapons before I could allow him in my cruiser with me, and also because I don't have a typical cruiser with what they call the cage in the back to separate the officer from a person that they've picked up for some reason. So he said that was fine. He indicated he had no weapons, so I patted him down real quick.
So it was just you and Mr. Ferlazzo in the ride back to the barracks?
Correct.
And did you speak to
Scary.
him during that time about Emily?
Not about Emily. I asked him, like I said, it was cold that day. I asked him, are you cold? He said he was. I turned the heat up. I said, have you been out all night? Based on the interactions that I knew had occurred the night before.
I know,
He
she's
said
so
he had.
brave.
I asked him if he
That's terrifying.
was thirsty, if he was hungry. He said he was. And so, again, I told him, I turned the heat up and I told him I would get him something to eat once we got back to the barracks.
The journey to the police station
Wait, at
took
this
just under
point-
7 minutes. The second factor behind how this interrogation
At this point, do they know she's
is
dead?
Sergeant Nolan's
Do they know
ability
Emily's
to
dead?
brief her colleague at speed. It took roughly 30 seconds for the suspect to be greeted at the door
Holy
by the
shit,
precinct's
30
commanding
seconds.
officer.
Oh, they do
and
know
walked
she's
to
dead, okay.
interview room 3, during which time she managed to relay the circumstances of his
Does
arrest
he know they know
and the
they're- she's
precise
dead?
approach required for this
Or
interaction.
was she just reported missing? I only know she was reported missing, so I'm confused.
Cool, man.
What time did your shift start?
We start at 8.
You did
On day shift, so
I do like 8 to 8, like a 12 or something?
No, 9, it's either 9 or 10 hours.
I'm gonna go get you a sandwich, but will this hold you over?
She said she was beautiful. Oh, right, homicide suspect. You're right. So they must have found her.
I know.
Bunch of cops around, somebody will. It was closest food I could find.
You know, fuck it. Bring it.
All right, you got it.
I appreciate your effort.
Deans, thank you for the 3 months.
Fanfan
I'll get you a
7.
sandwich.
I'm not a donut kind of guy. Really sweet, you know?
Yeah, it's too much. I laid off sugar for a while.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Oh my god.
You interested in a blanket?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It's cold out there.
You've been here for a while?
Yeah. Yeah, like 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
He's just conversing.
New faces, I guess, huh?
I guess, yeah.
A lot of turnaround.
Getting text updates from my wife. Today was my daughter's first day in daycare.
Oh.
Cute.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Did you get pictures and stuff?
Not yet. And I asked for some. So I was nervous this morning.
You were?
Yeah.
The officer's really
She's
good
never
at
done a daycare or
conversing
anything
too.
before.
She's gonna come back with, like, a runny nose.
Yeah, right.
That's how I got what I believe was COVID.
Did you?
It was 2019. This cute little kid, literally his entire face was like a booger.
Oh, yeah.
But he was beautiful. He had these huge, like, saucers for eyeballs, like big long lashes like this.
Yeah.
And I'm holding them at arm's length, and I'm like, I'm looking at him, I'm like, I'm so sick from this. But it was cute. I bounced him on my lap, and
Sure enough, you got sick.
so sick.
Yeah.
I think it was COVID.
This is so
It was
creepy.
like a
Did you lose, like, smell and taste and all that?
not really.
Yeah, so
Not really. It was just kind of like your run-of-the-mill sort
Why?
of flu.
Because they know
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
a murder
He talks
suspect,
about COVID
but
for
they're
another
just
2 minutes while the detective
conversing.
continues pretending to be interested in what he
Yeah,
has to
see?
say.
You know what?
But can you imagine
and I
having to
didn't
pretend?
mask, and I touched things,
I guess
and I didn't use hand
happens all the
sanitizer
time.
every
But can you
second.
imagine
Really,
having
I
to
just was
pretend to
not
be
the way I was
interested
living it.
in
Yeah.
conversing with someone who's a murder
I just
suspect?
tested negative.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure whatever the
I feel like
fuck
I'd be
that
so
thing was,
nervous.
N19 was the thing. The big bad boogie monster. or
Yeah,
whatever,
right.
Of the super flu that we had to
Yeah.
shut America down for.
Crazy times.
He launches into a brief monologue on the global economic fallout of the pandemic.
But then on the low, like everybody's like spending their savings, so then but then it jumped back up.
Yeah,
I imagine that's got to be pissing some people off.
probably.
Cool.
Hey,
Joe?
are you the guy I'm gonna talk to?
Is it Joe or Joseph? Which do you prefer? Do you have a preference?
Whatever's easier for you.
Whatever you prefer. I'm James.
James,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
This is Seth. How are you?
Dude, that's a bit nice, obviously. We know.
Okay. Well, I'm happy if it hangs right there. You wanna sit on the-
I don't need it for anything.
All right.
Just so you know.
Yep. I appreciate it.
Stick your fingernails in.
Hey, we're just gonna shut the door just for privacy purposes.
Well, he's waiting
I'm sure
for you.
saw
He
there's a
said
few people
5.
walking around.
He is not waiting
The
for me.
actual reason the door is being shut is because it locks from the outside, a standard safety protocol for high-risk cases in Franklin County.
You need,
The detective appears noticeably uneasy about the pocket knife being left on the table. He'll be visibly on edge during the early stages of this interrogation, yet still perform exceptionally well. And this is perhaps our favorite interrogator so far on this channel, because he is the exact opposite of the person he is sitting across the table from.
do you need anything? I see you got water.
Wait, did
somebody
the
got
original
some
guy
food.
leave?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. So, like I said, my name is James. This is Seth. We work for the state
It's
police
been
for
3
detectives. We've been trying to get up to speed.
I
on
have
what's
watched
going on
Mindhunter.
today,
I loved it.
And it's our understanding that you might be able to help us kind of understand a few things. We are happy to listen. Our ultimate goal is to find Emily.
He doesn't
we're
know
hoping
they
that
know
you can
he's
help us with
dead.
that. Before we
Oh,
get
he's a normal
going,
cop. Those are okay.
I
Got
just
it.
want to be fair to you. Obviously, we're here in a state police barracks, right? And I just said we're at the state police. So I just want to make sure that you're aware of the rights that you have. So I'll read these to you. We're here in St. Albans, Vermont.
Left-handed.
Well, why don't we, I think what would be helpful for me is just have you start from the beginning.
Video. It's a
of where
JCS video.
What happened, and start from the beginning, and we'll listen. And then, you know, maybe at the end we'll have a few questions, but we'll go from there. Is that
He
fair?
put on a blanket because he's
All right,
cold.
so I'll turn it over to you, so kind of what happened.
So I came to Vermont. I was living in New Hampshire for like the last 2 months with my wife and her family. And I came to Vermont. We were supposed to
These
have
videos
like,
are
a weekend
good,
away,
Pax.
Take vacation, do some camping, like have some fun. And like as soon as I like put the vehicle in park, like my wife went completely berserk. Like
He killed his
completely
wife.
psychotic. And I shot her. That's the result of that. And
Oh, so he know. What? Wait, what?
now here we are. So,
All right. Can you, where did that happen?
Bolton, Vermont.
Okay. All right. So, I guess my next question is, when did that happen?
JCS.
Yeah, wait,
He
I'm
says it
so
happened
confused.
early on Friday morning at the Bolton Ski Resort, which is 4.5 days prior to this moment. He then makes a passing comment about, quote, cleaning up after the incident.
I don't know. I don't know anything past that.
Okay. Describe
Because
what you mean when you say you cleaned
where is
up.
the body?
There was like blood coming out of her head, so I like put a bag over it to catch the blood and you know, cleaned up. There was blood on the pillow, so just back everything up.
Okay. Where's Emily?
She's in the bus.
Where in the bus?
In the bathroom.
She's in the bathroom. I haven't been in the bus. So can you describe the bus for me?
There's
Like, what's the layout? You walk through the doors.
Bathroom and a kitchen and a bed.
He draws out a diagram of the inside of the camper van.
Okay. And so after you kind of clean up and you put Emily in the bathroom,
Yeah,
what do
he
you
was
do?
claiming self-defense.
I don't know. The following morning, I had some breakfast with my sister. Had some coffee and some breakfast with her.
So,
Tell me
yeah,
about
because
that.
if it's self-defense, he just kept
In the Airbnb?
he kept texting her, pretending like she was
The
alive.
coffee was in the Airbnb, and then we ran down the street for some breakfast.
Okay. Did you talk about what had happened?
No.
No?
No, I was meeting her new boyfriend, so.
Okay. All right. Did they ask about Emily?
Yeah.
What'd they ask?
Just like, what's her deal?
What'd you say?
I was like, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, no
you know,
way,
my
no
role is,
way
like,
it was
her
self-defense.
husband, but also I'm just a punching bag, like. And then.
Did they ask where
Hi,
she
Marcus.
was when you went out to breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, and he cut her up too.
Okay. Cool. All right.
He rambles through a series of unrelated tangents before getting
Stabbed
to the
her 18
moment when his friend
times?
was driving him back to the camper van, and he saw the police officers waiting outside.
And he turned the car around, and I was like, listen, I'm going to jump out of this car, so, like, I can't do this right now. I just need some air. Like, I can't breathe. I'm, like, overheating. Like, so I got out, and
You would never dismember a body
that was it.
from self-defense.
He drove away.
Where'd you sleep last night?
I found the tarp and just rolled myself up under a rock. It was dark. I just heard a tarp blow and I wrapped myself up. I was freezing and shivering. And found a place down
Under a rock. Yeah, no, he's
It was
evil.
crazy windy, 40 degrees, so I was just trying to stay warm.
Okay.
I was just wandering aimless and
Well, I appreciate you telling me all that and kind of doing the time span from Friday when you got to Vermont to kind of how we ended up here today.
do you have any other questions?
Yeah, is that okay? What I'd like to do is really focus in on Friday itself and the incident with you and Emily and kind of go over that with a little bit more detail. Is that fair? So my understanding from what you told me is that you got into Vermont.
I wish I knew the whole case
7 and 8
before
p.m.
watching this.
The initial release of the interrogation footage cuts out at this moment. What we know is that they decided to take a break, and Joseph went to use the bathroom. The footage resumes 13 minutes later. Joseph's demeanor while outside the interrogation room was reportedly bizarre, which officers later described as a feigned mild panic attack, noting that he appeared to be forcing a state of vulnerability as a way of presenting himself as the victim. You'll see remnants of it as he now interacts with the officer who escorted him to the bathroom.
Need anything else? You good?
Some company?
Yeah, I'll stand right here. Absolutely.
Can you come sit?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I'll sit with you.
What's your name?
I'm Sam.
Sam?
Yeah,
Nice to meet you. I'm Joseph.
nice to meet you.
Are you the individual that sort of comes in during the breaks and sits with Mr. Ferlazzo?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I'll sit with you.
Cool. They got him a babysitter.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, his whole voice changed.
Sam. How long have you been in Vermont?
I've been in Vermont my whole life.
I definitely could not handle this either.
I've been with the state police for almost 24 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
What's your favorite part of doing this?
A very interesting detail of this moment is that Sergeant Truex could not once recall being asked such a simple question in his 24 years of service. He hadn't once been to therapy, and remarkably can't remember a single moment where he actually sat down and reflected on such a straightforward concept. So the fact that the moment finally arrives from a psycho murderer playing with his food makes his forthcoming pause of contemplation somewhat absurd, yet absolutely compelling.
Yeah, that is wild. That is a wild question.
Trying to do the best we can for people's families. Probably.
A dog bowl, can you stop chat hopping? I don't care what Wubby's doing. Holy shit, you're continuously spamming about Wubby's stream. Go to his chat. Please.
Turkey sandwich?
I'm just trying to watch my fucking video.
Let me grab you a couple of
napkin or something? I'll go grab some.
You don't eat carbs, do you? You took all the bread off. I noticed that. Make
Smart
a
man.
little lettuce wrap. Do what you gotta do, right?
Detective's back.
Well, I mean, if I'm not burning the calories, why would I put them in?
All right.
They ease back into it by asking him non-threatening questions, mainly about his travel patterns in the days following the incident.
Yeah, I think I stopped at that gas station right there and just got right on 89. Yeah.
Fuck, they get him
What
cup
was
noodle
your-
and everything?
What was the plan with Emily's body? Like, if the police hadn't shown up last night at the and at the bus, what was your plan?
I'm bored, then don't watch.
I didn't really have a plan. I was just gonna, like, take it into the woods and drop it off.
Where?
I don't know.
Drop it off of what?
Like I said, I had no plan. I was just gonna take it into the woods and drop it off.
Did you use your phone at all to, like, search anything? Relate, like were you, like...
How to hide a
what do I do?
body.
That kind of thing? Did you do any, like, Google searches or Safari searches about what you should do?
No.
Didn't look up anything?
No.
Okay.
I've never had a dream about murder.
Just asking.
Yeah, no,
Trying to make sure.
That's a normal question.
Did you use your phone to search anything this past weekend related to what happened on Friday? No?
Hey, I use
No, I
Safari
didn't have any questions.
on my phone.
Okay.
I didn't. Nothing that I was like, ooh, I wonder what the other humans do. Like, I didn't.
When you said earlier that you put the bag over Emily's head, did you just put it over her head, or like her whole body in a bag?
Now her body's bagged up.
Her whole body's bagged up? Describe that to me.
So,
Shay, thank you for the 58 months. I missed it.
I cut her body and put it in multiple bags.
Yeah, he admitted he killed her, and he admitted
Tell me about that.
to that, apparently.
Like,
How did you cut her body?
I
Yeah, he pulled a Dexter.
used a saw and cut her body.
That is fucking wild to do after self-defense.
Backed it up, and I was gonna take it into the woods.
Okay. Where did you
Oh
do
my
that?
god.
On the bus?
Anna! Thank you for the 10 gifted.
On the bus.
What kind of saw is it?
Thank
Describe it.
you.
Hand saw.
Just a hand saw?
I appreciate it.
Did you carry any out into the woods?
Mm-hmm.
Every piece of Emily's body is still on that bus?
Where I made the little circle in that little paper.
Okay. That's important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry guys, I know this is probably not an awesome way to have your day go.
Well, those are the, those are the details that I was talking about that are important for us to know.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, at the end of the day, this investigation is going to take time, and those details will come out, but, I think it's better to hear it from you. So,
Whoa.
with that being said, what else haven't we talked about that is important for us to know about what happens to Emily?
That's it. We talked about all of it. Like,
That's all of it?
I don't know what else to tell you. Like,
Okay. So I think we're going to step out for a minute. Do you need more coffee or water or anything?
no, I have both.
You have both? You have to use the bathroom?
No.
Okay. I think those are your chips.
No, you can eat them. I don't eat chips.
Oh, you don't? Oh, hell no.
Starches.
You don't eat any starch?
Does it play games with your stomach, or you just
No.
don't need it?
No, I mean, if I was going to go hiking, maybe, if I needed it, but
Salmon, thank you for the
sitting
new
here,
Prime.
not
Welcome.
doing anything. Like,
Okay.
Poggers, dude. So scary. I wish I had chips right now.
When you would leave the room and come back in, did he recall who you were?
Yes. Passing moments
Yeah,
like
holy
this may
shit, he
seem
remembered his
inconsequential,
name.
Yet it's the prosecution's way of establishing mental competency, effectively neutralizing any possible argument that he was operating in a diminished or compromised state.
How you doing, Joe? You feeling better?
not really.
No?
Not really.
I didn't remember his name. I think those look like Lay's. Good old Sam. Anna, thank you for the gifted sub to Gary.
So past this part, like, how much do you know about, like, the next part?
Like in general, or?
Yeah.
So every case is a little bit different. First of all, the other detectives are going to want to make sure that what you're saying is true. And Emily's on the bus.
You got cigarettes?
I have them right here.
Oh, thanks.
That's first and foremost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to verify some stuff, and then,
Yeah.
Scary.
Cigarette time.
Yeah.
Is it?
You want one?
Oh my
That's what I heard.
Jesus.
The conversation was reportedly casual as they went out for a cigarette.
Something else that kind of comes to mind, having this open conversation, I might as well ask, is like,
Ask me anything.
to
Before this investigator went outside with Joseph for a cigarette, he was briefed on some additional details. One of them was that almost 12 years to the date, Joseph's stepmother was stabbed to death in her own home. The case was never solved. They also discovered that in addition to shooting his wife twice, he stabbed her 18 times.
is this the first
I love how the
time that
narrator
this
just
has happened?
drops this shit out of nowhere.
As you would, if
It
you
seems
would,
like pretty,
it's awful.
pretty in-depth.
It's fucking awful, dude. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know if it was
just-
you or if it was Sam, but if you would have talked to me
So
a week
much
ago,
context instantly in one sentence. Yeah,
it
oh,
would've
by
been
the
on top
way,
of the list of things
he
that I would
probably
never
killed
do.
his mom as well. And he stabbed her 18 times.
But it's been,
So he shot Emily twice and stabbed her
it
18
was such
times.
a fucking brutal week. Like nonstop, like morning to night.
Emily was upset because the location he chose for their 1-year anniversary was the exact location his ex-girlfriend was staying, and that's what he's currently talking about.
And I don't know what the hell
What is wrong? What? Okay. I still haven't gotten over the part where he said, oh, she's mad about this female friend that I had since 2014, and I told her I'd stop being physical with her. I don't even understand what that meant.
It's like a complete change.
Every time this narrator talks. Ryan, thank you for the gift of sub to
All right.
Ferris.
Well, why don't we go see where they're
Yeah.
at? And,
I know.
Here, okay. So it's
The
Joe.
narrator.
Oh, Joe. So
What
this
even was
is-
his motive?
this is
Mm-mm,
Amy.
they haven't mentioned.
Oh, okay. So Amy,
What do you need from me?
Amy's
But-
gonna take your picture.
According
They
to the
first take
narrator, he's
pictures
been
of his face,
abusive.
hands, and clothing.
Okay, so I'm not going to do swabs of your hands, but, all right, so I have not watched your interview, but my understanding is that there was some kind of physical altercation with you and Emily, and that you may have been struck, hit, kicked, something like that.
Right.
Will you consent to me taking photographs of you without clothing on? And if you're not comfortable with it being me, I can have Robbie do it, to see if there's any bruising on you. I mean, we can get, like, I could do chest and maybe legs if do you have underwear on?
What the hell did we just watch?
I mean, we can get, like, I could do chest and maybe legs if do you have underwear on?
This guy is so unbelievably creepy, it's almost unbelievable. Our personal take on what he's doing here must have something to do with Sergeant Nolan's tactical display of approachability during their encounter. Something that Mr. Ferlazzo has catastrophically misread, and maybe feels he can use to his advantage in this situation somehow. Or perhaps just deepen whatever distorted sense of self this is feeding into. Whatever the case, it's just so excruciatingly embarrassing that we almost didn't put it in this video.
If you're willing to let
I
me,
love
as
the
part of the
narrator.
consent, to do photographs of your body as well? Okay.
Not a single bruise or scratch was discovered on his body. Not one.
Yeah,
though
'cause
he
he
was sure to
wasn't
point out
attacked.
some ever so slightly reddish marks on parts of his skin that he could have got from sleeping out in the woods, or perhaps a moderately hot shower. The moment he was finally informed that he was under arrest and going to jail was regrettably not captured on video. As mentioned before, the initial release of this footage came partially redacted, but you can rest assured that it will all come full circle before this video concludes.
Okay, fine. I wish I could see when he when he found out he was getting arrested.
The truth is that before leaving New Hampshire, you stopped at Market Basket.
The Market Basket supermarket was where he went to buy the tools to dispose of Emily's body, a moment beyond what he's now claiming to remember. And you'll notice how incredibly attuned he is to
before
the
he killed
challenges
her.
directed toward this assertion. His claim of having no recollection beyond a certain moment is designed to support the idea that he entered some kind of fugue state brought on by shock, suggesting that in his right mind, he would never have dismembered his wife or attempted to bury her in the woods. It's also the explanation he leans on for why he failed to clearly articulate during his interrogation how gravely his life was in danger, the key detail of his self-defense claim.
Right?
I did see that, yes.
That's the truth.
I saw that on the PowerPoint.
And it's the truth.
I don't remember it, but yes.
And you spent $60.43 at Market Basket?
Is that what happened? I don't remember sending the text, but you have it there in front of you, so.
And you said to her, I'll see you in the morning.
All right.
And you said, you still drink coffee?
All
You
right.
said that to your sister?
I hate him.
That was what I said to her?
Oh my
You have
god.
that.
Would you like to see the text?
I don't remember the text. I don't remember the text exactly, so if you have them, then,
Do you want to see them?
I mean, I don't have to. If you're going to read them to me, then we can do it this way. Or
So you've testified that Emily was mad when you got to Bolton.
she was angry.
A detail mentioned by several people in the courtroom who knew Ferlazzo personally was that parts of his speech and articulation had noticeably changed during this testimony, especially the word yes. The way you'll hear him say this noticeably changed during this testimony.
Emily's mad at
The word yes. The way you'll hear him say this word isn't how he usually spoke.
So Emily's mad at you.
Yes.
You guys argue, is that correct?
Yes.
And she's rebuffing you.
Yes.
Yes.
She doesn't want to dance.
No.
She doesn't want the candles on.
What is that?
Correct.
She just wants to go to bed.
She didn't say anything to me.
She went and laid down in the bed.
Yes.
What is this?
She's facing outward, scrolling on her
Yes.
phone.
Yes.
You're sitting
I
down
did not
on
think
the
it was going to be
couch,
this comical.
correct?
When?
When Emily's saying these hurtful things to you. You're sitting on the couch.
No.
Why is he saying it like that?
You're in the bed.
No.
You're standing in the aisle.
Yeah, I was doing some,
You're yoga dancing.
yes, that's correct.
You light some candles.
You're yoga
Yes.
dancing.
And Emily doesn't like the candlelight.
That's correct.
And she tells you to put them out.
That's also correct.
And you don't put them out.
No, I don't.
And she gets up and she grabs one of these candles.
Yes.
These big Yankee candles.
Yes.
Glass.
Yes, ma'am.
Heavy.
Very.
And she starts hitting you in the head with it.
Yes, ma'am.
And in the body.
Yes, ma'am.
Why does he say, why? What?
And you're able to grab onto her and get the candle away from her.
That's correct.
And that is over. She goes and lays back down.
Yes.
When you came in, she was in the bed.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Ew, why? Why?
are trying to relax.
Why doesn't he say yes normally?
Yes.
Trying to enjoy your vacation.
Yes.
And you make a decision.
What decision?
The decision that you need to stop this.
I was having some drinks and smoking.
You decided enough is enough. I'm going to put an end to this.
No.
You got up.
During direct examination, he had a 1,000-yard worried stare as if lost in reflection. Here, he almost continuously glares at the prosecutor, perhaps thinking that projecting this abrasive display of confidence will render him more credible. The issue is that during direct, he presented himself as a broken husband who struggled to recall anything closely connected to the incident.
17
Yet
seconds.
now he's steely-eyed and steadfast. You could argue that the change in questioning style caused the shift in his energy, but it's the extent of the shift and the complete disappearance of the emotional fragility he displayed earlier that makes the argument he is being deceptive. And just to be clear, I believe he's being 100% fraudulent in both these instances. His true self is still an enigma that I doubt has appeared once in this video.
You got up from the couch
Yes.
where you were having your drink.
I wasn't on the couch.
Oh!
You told the police
He killed
that
his
you got
wife.
up.
He shot his
I don't
wife
remember
twice,
talking to the police.
stabbed her 18 times, and then dismembered her
You
body.
heard yourself tell the police that you got up.
I saw a video.
And you
I was-
heard yourself tell the police that you got up.
I saw the video.
And you got your Glock.
Are we talking about the video?
And when you realized that you had just shot
And he's
your
claiming
wife,
self-defense. Yeah.
you didn't call 911.
No.
You didn't go and get your sister.
No.
You told the police that you put her wallet in a bag.
I don't remember talking to the police.
I understand that, Mr. Ferlazzo, but you've listened to the video and you've heard your words. So you told the police that you put her wallet in a bag, correct?
I did see the video.
And you heard you utter the words, "I put her wallet in a bag."
Yeah, I don't remember that.
You heard yourself
the
say
video
those
from
things.
on the video?
Yes.
I saw the video, yeah.
And you heard
Oh my God, he's
yourself
pissing me off.
say, "I put her wallet in a bag."
Yes, I did.
You're able to give her that tattoo and successfully give her that tattoo.
Still,
Still.
no memory.
Mr. Frazo, that is your contact information, right?
What do we got here?
You did
Ew.
remember what day of the week it was when you were meeting with James and Seth.
From the video?
This is my favorite moment of cross-examination. He's about to make eye contact with the prosecutor, and something about how she responds, and perhaps how she looks at him, will shake his feigned exterior just that little bit.
From reality.
We are talking about the video, right?
We're talking about reality.
Okay.
So, Mr. Ferlazzo, we can agree that you lie.
Yes, I have lied to people.
You're lying today.
About?
Everything.
I'm sitting here giving you my recall of what I have to work with.
No questions.
So as you heard earlier, multiple segments of Joseph's interrogation were redacted before the footage made its way onto social media. Yet the prosecution made certain the jury viewed it in its entirety. What you're about to watch is, in our opinion, the result of a potent mix of sleep deprivation, mental exhaustion, and an extraordinary lack of situational awareness, very likely enhanced by the calibrated framing that occurred during the opening sequence of his apprehension. He had spent the entire night freezing in the woods, likely terrified and in a state of panic, after coming down off a 3-day bender of drugs and alcohol. Then, while at his most depleted, he was met by a figure of authority who offered him warmth and understanding, followed by another reassuring encounter where the rapport seemed effortless and disarming. The focus of the moment was subtly shifted away from the horror of what he had done, onto his own inflated sense of worth and self-pity, followed by a continuous process of positive affirmations and ego reinforcement, all of which forged the environment and the oncoming result that occurred in the 3 previously redacted segments of footage you are about to watch.
Sorry.
How does that turn into, I heard you say that you shot her, so explain how that incident continued.
Attacking him with candles, it said.
I don't know. Something inside me said enough is enough.
Okay. Can you describe Emily when you shot her? Like, what was she doing? She had stopped fighting, and she had gone and laid down, and I went and jumped on top of her. And I shot her in the head. Okay. How many times?
2.
How is that self-defense?
If you could talk to Emily's parents, is there anything that you would say?
I mean, clearly I would apologize for being such a shit.
What about Emily?
Huh?
What about Emily?
Yeah, then I
What would you
stabbed
say
her
to Emily?
18 times just in case. Oh. Pause. I want to see. Perlo, thank you for the 3 months gifted to Scum Art. Thanks,
I wish
Scum.
I could turn back time.
Wish I could turn back time
I was
to the good old days.
I don't know if you've ever just like wanted to be a dick, but I mean I don't do it that well. Like so,
yeah.
I'm usually just like okay, like he'll talk about it, fix it, you know, whatever. But
So you felt she was being kind of like a dick just to be a dick?
yeah,
Alright.
you know, like I don't think that you know what I mean. Like I suppose it would be like if I mean I told you guys and you're
What?
just both like looking at me, you know,
We're
but
not.
I'm sure you're thinking like, wow, this dude,
I'll do it
what
later.
the fuck? You know, like what pushes a
Nova.
man to do such a
Hi,
thing?
Nova.
Like I would never do that. And I believe me, if you would have asked me last week, I would have said the same thing.
My eye is itching.
I don't think I've ever been in your shoes, though.
Had Joseph Ferlazzo been met with immediate confrontation and transparency, none of this would have plausibly occurred. His demeanor and method of response from cross-examination is likely what you would have seen throughout this interrogation. Yet due to the powers permitted under U.S. protocol, he was guided to a place where he could no longer walk back from. Now,
WUS
before
protocol.
moving on to the final part of this video, we need
Freedom.
to explore the nuance of this particular element and why that nuance matters. As many of you will know, the permitted use of deception in American policing is extremely controversial, as it's been known to put innocent people into prison through false confessions. Many of these cases have gone viral over the years, with perhaps the most recent involving Thomas Perez Jr.
Well, this video is incredibly disturbing to watch. The man being interrogated is Thomas Perez Jr. He reported his father missing. Fontana police accused Thomas of killing his dad.
It was August of 2018. Fontana police were convinced Perez's father had been murdered. They thought Perez appeared suspicious.
It's really concerning to me that he hasn't been back yet.
They asked Perez to come to the station, and that's where they turned a missing person case into a 17-hour interrogation.
You murdered your dad.
No, I did
Yes,
not.
you did.
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
Daddy's dead because of you.
We just told you we found your dead dad, and you don't give a.
They even brought in Perez's best friend to try and get a confession.
Dude, they got you a murder, Dad. They got you a murder. Impossible.
When that didn't work, detectives brought in Perez's
That's
dog.
so
You
fucked.
killed him, and he's dead. And your dog is sitting here looking at you, knowing that you killed your dad.
Dude, imagine. Oh my god. Oh my god, that would piss me off. That'll piss me off. Like, I brought you guys in to help me find my fucking dad, and now you're just bitching at me for killing my dad when I didn't fucking kill my dad? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Do your job.
I did.
Oh my god.
But if you did,
that would piss me off.
where would you have stabbed him?
It might have been the belly.
They learned that Tom's father was alive and well and was at LAX airport ready to take a flight to go visit his sister.
Steering filed a civil rights lawsuit in federal court against the city of Fontana, and the suit was settled for nearly $900,000.
Now, while both
Holy
of these
shit, that would
cases fall
piss
under the
me
umbrella
off.
category of
17
deception, you may
hours
have
of going,
noticed
"You
they were
killed your
starkly
fucking dad,
different in
didn't you?"
nature. One consisted of the futility technique and maximization. The inevitability of outcome was imposed to such an extent that it caused the subject to have an emotional crisis, while the other consisted of rapport development and minimization. There was no applied pressure nor manufactured sense of urgency, and the subject was given the space to construct his own perception of the situation, then full flexibility in how he chose to respond. One worked through fear and coercion, the other through guile and manipulation. But more importantly, one can cause considerable harm to the innocent, while the other presents a far lower risk of doing so. And as you've seen throughout this video, it can be somewhat effective when used correctly.
Yeah, brainwashed
But
him
anyway,
with his dog.
here's
and
the
his best
remaining
friend.
segment of Ferlazzo's redacted footage, right about the time where he realizes he just told on himself.
I gotta pee.
Knowing full well exactly where she is and what he has done to her, he texts her phone one last time.
I can't believe he was texting her. Like,
You're an
pretending.
asshole. I don't deserve this shit.
Like, what was his plan?
Ms. Adams told you in the state's opening statement that this case and
Oh
this
my God, it's the
crime
bags.
is about ego. Mr. Ferlazzo's ego. And Mr. Ferlazzo's nearly 42-year-old ego being
Oh, it's just the
unable
bags.
to accept his 22-year-old wife disrespecting him. An ego so inflated.
That was a, did he say 4-year anniversary? Didn't he say 4-year anniversary? So it would have been 38 and 18? Oh, 1-year anniversary. Okay,
Stated that
never
after
mind.
killing her,
Still.
taking her life because he didn't like the
Still
things she
gross.
was saying to him, because she didn't want to be with him anymore, he calls her an asshole. He tells her that he doesn't deserve this. The state submits that it is Emily, and only Emily, that did not deserve this.
How do you find Mr. Palazzo on the count of first-degree murder, guilty or not guilty? Ms. Jantz, would you like us to poll?
I would.
And Mr. Sego, is that your verdict?
His reaction
Horrible
wasn't
picture.
recorded as his term was read out, but Joseph
No!
Ferlazzo was sentenced to 45 years to life in prison, a punishment many have argued was unexpectedly lenient. He was subsequently
45?
investigated for the cold case murder of his stepmother. No charges have since been filed, and the case remains open to this day.
That is fucking crazy that his stepmom got stabbed and then nothing came from it. Oh my god. He probably stabbed his stepmom too. Yeah, like that's just what a coincidence, right? What a coincidence. Your stepmom and your wife both got murdered and stabbed.